This is NDTV, and you're watching NDTV 24/7.
I'm at a university campus. It's a real nice trip down memory lane for me, walking down a campus and looking at all the buildings and looking at students dancing their life away. But of course, they're all serious students. They study very hard. Studying all the time. Studying all the time.
This is not real.
This is not real.
Yeah.
This is not real. So, but the one question that I want to ask all of them is, and it's a question that gets a lot of people talking at university. You know, here you are for the first time without your parents kind of, breathing down your neck.
Yeah.
And you have the freedom to do whatever you want to do. Tell me what the dating scene is like. You're all university students, all in serious courses. Tell me, sir, to you first.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm single at the moment, but I've got a lot of friends who are in relationships. The real person you should ask about this is Abhi, because all the ladies are after him.
Nice way to redirect the attention, but obviously I'm much older to all of them, so for me the dating scene's sort of back in the day now.
He's ready to get married. Ready to get
One of
married.
them are about 18, 19, 20, I'm 22.
Oh, come on. When you're in your 30s, that's hardly a difference.
No, his parents are arranging his marriage, I promise.
Yeah, are they?
Yeah, right? Tell us.
But as in, eventually that would be a potential option.
Yeah. Are all of you, coming from Asian families, what do all of you think of arranged marriages? Who would opt for an arranged marriage? You're not against it?
Not against it,
Yeah,
no.
because your parents are looking at the moment, right?
I wouldn't say they're actively looking, but I'm not close to the idea.
Okay,
Being
cool.
introduced to someone.
Okay, so that's good. That's very nice. What about the rest of you? All of you?
Up for it. I think, to be honest, I think if it's not the same as it used to be.
Yeah.
An arranged marriage doesn't mean you just meet someone and the day after you're getting married.
Yeah.
It means your parents have found someone who they think could be suitable for you.
Yeah.
And if it works out, it works out. It's not arranged versus love. It's more arranged in a way that you get to know them, and if you like them, well, you get married.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, what about yourself? Would you opt for an array, or do you think it's too old-fashioned and you have to depend on the auntie network to find
Auntie
you?
network.
Yeah, the auntie G
I
network.
feel like there's a fine line between arranged and semi-arranged marriages. Like, as he said, I don't know. I feel like if you don't want to actually be with that person, then your parents wouldn't mind, but they wouldn't mind suggesting people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be happy for my parents to suggest people to me.
Yeah.
Because they know best at the end of the day. They have the most experience.
Wow, what nice kids,
No,
yeah?
it's
They're
true.
like, gosh,
Imperial.
absolutely. What about you? Are you going to be the kind of party spoiler here who says, gosh, no, I hate arranged marriage?
I'm totally up for arranged marriage as well. I think it's a good idea, but as I said, times have changed.
Yeah.
So I think now at the moment, people are finding other people as well. So yeah, times have changed, but I think
What
arranged.
about, come on, guys. I mean, when I was at university, everyone used to talk about kind of love blossoming at universities.
The thing is, you're at
this
Imperial.
way-
Yeah,
You're Imperial. The ratio here, you get 80 boys in a class and 10 girls.
Oh my God.
So I remember in my first lecture in Mech End, we were told we set the record for the number of girls. We looked around and we saw about 14 out of 150. So
Must be hard for the boys, huh?
yeah, well, everyone's studying, so it's not that bad.
Not true. But
Talk
it's
about frustration. Frustration.
Slightly more evenly balanced compared to.
medicine is definitely like 60-40. So if you meet a girl at Imperial, she most likely does medicine. It's just kind of how it goes.
Okay, and from all the other classes, are the guys really socially awkward when they meet a girl? Are they like, sorry, we've never met you before, so this kind of.
It's a nice way of putting it, yeah. I wouldn't say they're socially awkward, I mean...
No, of course not.
Are you sure?
Can I ever say that? Can I ever
Not on
say
TV.
that? Not on TV anyway. Not on TV anyway.
Definitely.
But tell me, I mean, this whole thing about Asian kids are generally not encouraged to, find a partner at university. If you were to fall in love with someone, I know you're very much pro arranged marriages, but if you do find someone on campus and you call up your mom and dad and you tell them that, listen, I've decided, I found a white guy, to go out with. What would you say?
I don't think my parents would mind, to be honest.
Yeah?
I think they accept that I've reached that age where I can make those decisions. I mean, obviously, my parents live really far away, so they would maybe want to meet the guy. I'm not sure, but I definitely wouldn't introduce them to the guy until things are serious. I think.
Yeah.
I think.
You'd wait for a bit.
like a long time.
Okay. What about you, sir? If you called up your parents and you said, I found Victoria and she's the love of my life, and how do you think your parents would react?
Ooh, well, my best friend's mum's name was Victoria.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if that would work. But no, I think my parents are very
Very chilled out?
Yeah, they're very chilled out.
Yeah.
My dad especially.
Yeah.
So my dad will.
What about some of your friends? I mean, it's not just you, but some of your other friends who were, Indian parents. How do you think they'd react?
I think Indian parents, it varies obviously.
Yeah.
I think it's different because you get a lot of international students here.
Yeah.
So international students are given a lot more responsibility at a younger age. I'm from London, so when you're in London already, you're sort of down the road from your parents.
Yeah.
When you're an international student, they respect that you've already grown up, you've already matured.
Yeah.
Not you, Sunny. But you've already matured. And so I think there is that relationship with a parent when you're an international student. You can tell them. And I don't think many parents react the way that the stereotype
Yeah,
is.
exactly. And that's a stereotype. I mean,
I'd be surprised because my parents are very traditional. Like they'd want a Gujarati Indian girl at home,
And are you like that as well?
I'm sort of somewhere in between. I don't want
Should be able to make round chapatis.
Exactly. That's good enough for me. That's good enough for me.
And a good dancer. He has to be a good dancer.
And good dancer. Gosh, the list is now gradually increasing. Huh? Yeah. Oh,
Why he joined
good
Bollywood.
dancer, round chapatis. That's it. And then maybe Gujarati
No,
speaking
the
as
list
well.
is very long. It is definitely very long, yes.
Is it very long?
Talking about yourself or me?
I'll talk about myself.
Oh, you're talking about yourself. Round chapatis is not on your list, is it?
Yeah, because I was wondering.
They should be able to do washing, cooking, cleaning, the standard things that guys do.
Yeah.
You know.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, all guys do this. Yeah, guys, we do this, right? Yeah. We have that covered. Well, what else?
Look after the kids, stay at home.
Stay at home as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, you want a male nanny. Male nanny.
And dance. They have to dance for me when I come in from work.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Dancing monkey.
Dancing
That's what she
monkey,
wants.
That's what she wants. Who can make chapatis
Yeah.
as well. Yeah. Gosh. Yeah, big demands. Well, what about you, ma'am? If you called up your parents and said that, I found, Victor, and he's, this white guy who I've decided to get married to, what would you say?
I'm pretty close to my parents, so I would obviously tell them when it happens. But obviously,
Wait for a long time.
I would wait like Sanya as well. So I would probably wait just to see that things are going right, and then maybe tell them. Yeah.
And do you think they'll be open to, any race, any nationality, any religion?
I'm not sure, but I'm quite religious myself, so I'd like to meet someone who is religious, and I'd also like to meet someone who has like the same sort of likes or dislikes as me, and I think that's it.
Okay. Religion. Tell me, is that something that's a deciding factor? Is that important to sort of go out with somebody who's Hindu or Sikh or?
It's not the same religion, but at least it's similar values. So transferable values as opposed to the same religion.
What does that mean?
So I mean, I'm vegetarian. I'd want my sort of counterpart to be vegetarian as well, because I'd want my kids.
Would that be a kind of criteria?
Definitely. But I wouldn't want it to be the same religion.
I think it varies a lot. Like a lot of people in university don't mind, but it's not that they have plans of that future with them, so they don't actually care whilst they're in uni. But once they're out of university, they will actually care about religion and those things because they actually plan on being with that person.
Yeah.
But in uni, it's very temporary. Like that's kind of the general
Of course,
mindset.
uni is all temporary, right?
Well, as in, I'm just saying in general. That's the mindset.
Yeah. What happens in uni stays in uni.
I think it's
right?
more culture than it is religion.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like Abhi said, it's more about your values and your traditions and your way of life than it is what you practice in terms of your religion.
Correct.
And I think it's very true. As you get older, you maybe realize how religious you are more.
And
But
also kind of your cultural sensitivities and your worldview, right?
yeah, of course, they change. But I think you can grow together as people if you find the right person who has the same kind of way of life as you.
Are you definitely single?
I'm definitely single.
From all his experience, talk, it doesn't seem so. But what's that?
He's not going to be single now.
Is this an on-air proposal or? Very good. Well, what's that?
After people watch him on TV.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah, that's
of course,
what I
of course. Good you clarified. Yes, of course. Okay. Marriage websites and dating websites. Are any one of you on them or anyone?
Unfortunately, someone made a fake account for me.
Really?
Yeah. So on shadi.com.
So who's the someone? Is that you?
Oh yeah, it is me. Yeah, it was just me. On a night out, I decided shadi.com was the way forward. Like I said, I'm very pro arranged marriages.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
No. So I think I don't know. These dating websites. I don't know anyone that's ever used them, and has been successful. I mean, I don't really know of anyone that's been successful using them.
You know, there's Shadi.com #2 for people who have gotten divorced and need to get married again.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why I know this, but
I was going to say, but it's all about Tinder these days. It's not Shadi.com anymore, is it?
It's an app, right? It's all happening on the app. Yeah.
No, I don't.
No, he's very traditional.
Traditional boy, yeah.
Very good, very good. So there you go. That's the perspective from university about dating. But there is a health warning to all of this. Don't take this very seriously because this is Imperial, right? So things are very different at Imperial.
That's not true. That's not true.
wow.
No, is that not true?
That is not true. Imperial students are definitely by far the most outgoing.
Okay. We'll remember to put this into the chat as well. And do tell us what the dating scene is like at your university, and if you're Asian, are you kind of often hung up on things like religion, culture? How seriously do you take them? And should she be able to make round chapatis, or should he be able to make round chapatis? Do tweet me. You can tweet me at @_joggy. You can send us your feedback at ndtv.com. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Rahul Joglek and you've been watching Out of England right here on NDTV.